Time to talk about an interesting horror thriller called Nature's Grave, also released under the title Long Weekend. So, yeah, this was released by Darklight Pictures, um, released October 9th, 2008, starring Jim Caviezel. I think that's how you pronounce his last name. Produced by Ian Gibbons, written by Everett Der O'Shea, and directed by Jamie Blanks, who also has done Urban Legend, Valentine, Storm Warning. So he has some pretty good thriller slasher films beneath his belt. But it was one of his later films where his career sort of died out. But yeah, Nature's Grave basically takes place in I think it takes place in Australia. But there is a couple problems with this storyline. But I am going to spoil this, by the way, just so you're aware. Um, yeah, so basically it starts off, you meet the two main characters, guy and his wife are having a marital problem, so they decide to go on a camping trip to a secluded island, in a secluded beach, sorry, to hopefully fix their marriage. So they pack up everything, they go off, they hit a couple animals, so if you don't like seeing animal death, you probably won't like this movie, by the way. But yeah, so they go on the road, they stop at a bar, get some drinks, and then they go off to the secluded beach, which they kind of got lost at night, so they sleep in their vehicle. Then they wake up, and then they have this beach to themselves. And this is a really slow burn movie. It's an hour and 28 minutes, but it feels way longer. But yeah, but it's very suspenseful. So basically, there's yeah, so basically they get there and there's friends that were supposed to meet them there didn't show up. So they find that a little concerning and it's weird. And they hear this baby cry at night, which is a little odd. So odd things start happening. And almost every animal tries to attack them and stuff. But yeah. So but then yeah. Then they hear a dragging sound at night and then they go investigate and there's a dead manatee, which those aren't in Australia. Those are in Florida. But anyways, who cares about that? Who cares about the continuity? Yeah. So mine didn't really go too bad. And then the guy goes surfing, and then the wife sees a shadow and thinks it's a shark. So he comes out, takes his gun, shoots it. And then they hear a dragging sound again that night, and then they get out, and it's the mother manatee washed up on shore, sitting there all dead, little spooky glazed eyes. Yeah, it was hard to watch if you like animals, anyways. Yeah, so they don't think of anything of it. They go about their day. They have their own problems and stuff, and then yeah, so then things take a turn for the worse. He goes over to see the people. And they saw another vehicle, so he goes to check it out, and they're all dead. Their stuff's everywhere. Looks like a mountain lion or something came through and destroyed everything. And then basically he comes back, tells his wife, freaks her out. They decide to leave that day, and then they drive and they can't find their way out. So um, he decides to go out. And he's gonna go figure stuff out, and then she gets scared, panics, drives away, leaves them there. So basically, this next half is him trying to survive the night, hearing all this weird sounds and stuff with his dog, and then he wakes up to the manatee in the campground. It dragged itself all the way on land to him. Basically, probably trying to get revenge for the death of its kid. So yeah, that was hilarious. And then he gets scared by that, so he runs, tries to find his wife, and he finds his wife with a Native American blow dart through the neck. So yeah, he freaks out and runs through, tries to find his way out through the day. And it's basically the last half hour, last 20 minutes is him just amping up, getting chased by something, running out, and he finally hits civilization. You see all these kangaroos look at him and stuff in the wee hours in the morning. He thinks he's fine, turns around, and gets killed by a truck. That's the end of the movie. Really interesting. It was really cool because they try to lead you on, oh, he's going to get attacked by this animal. Oh, he's going to get mauled by a lion. Oh, all these people are dead. Same thing's going to happen to him. No, they build it up to the point so they have that good twist ending. And it was actually pretty amusing. Like, it was very dull for the most part and slow. But overall, I thought it was pretty entertaining. I thought this one was a little underrated, but a lot of Jamie Blank's films are like that. You watch Storm Warning, it's the same thing. They go through like the hazardous marshlands and stuff, and then they meet the psychotic family. But I'll review that one later on in the future. But overall, though, this film is pretty well done. It's well shot, good scenic shots and stuff like that. Um, Minimal dialogue and stuff. A lot of it's very emotional. A lot of people can relate to that when they're in relationships and having problems. So I thought that was a pretty good key thing. You sort of don't really care about the wife or them, but overall, it was cool seeing the concept. And then there's tons of metaphors and stuff in this film where you can really compare it to something else in the real world. And then also the big thing is like don't mess with Mother Nature or she'll fight back basically. So yeah, overall, I thought this was pretty good. I'd probably give it a 3.5 out of 5 if I was going to rate it. So yeah, I'm gonna link the trailer down below so you guys can check it out. Check it out, give it a go. It's something completely different. I know I just told you like pretty much all the good stuff that happens in it, but it's pretty interesting seeing it like actual happen though. And that also my Instagram's always linked down below too, where I have clips of films of my story for the films I'm going to review in the future. So make sure you follow me there. Subscribe to this channel if you like hearing my opinions and hearing about all these movies I've been checking out. Maybe you can find something that you want to check out. Like this video, comment down below if you've seen this, what you thought of it, and also comment other weird horror thrillers for me to check out. I'm always looking for something new to watch and talk about. So yeah, make sure you comment those down below. I'll try my hardest to get to them as soon as I can. And this just makes me want to go camping. So maybe I might go camping and maybe something crazy will happen to me. Hopefully. But until the next review, I'll see you in the next one.